Welcome back, friends, to the channel. So last night this is going to be a quick video, but I really wanted to cover this. And last night in my community section, I posted this. I said the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans currently had records of 7-0 and 1-5-1. And last week I made a video on the Phi Golden Ratio, which is in number and decimal form is 1.6180. Those are the first five, get five like phi, first five digits of phi. And last week I also mentioned that the full chapter of the Church of Philadelphia, which again is about phi, like Philadelphia, because Philadelphia has two phi's in it, at the beginning and at the end. And so the full chapter of the book of Revelation, where it talks about the Church of Philadelphia, equals 1618, like the first five digits. Also has a 0 in there, just like, so it basically has the first five digits of phi in, if you take the whole text of that chapter and you decode it with the base cipher, okay? And I said in my community post that last night, if the Eagles won, they would be 8-0 and the Texans would be 1-6-1, which again is, if you take the Texans record of 1-6-1 and the Eagles of 8-0, you'd get 16180, which again is the first five digits of phi. I posted this before the game happened, and of course, guys, the Eagles did win, but I'm going to tie this to the bird, like Twitter. I'm also going to tie this to the raven, which has to do with Odin, who sends his ravens out to pass judgment, essentially. And again, this Revelations theme is about judgment. I've talked a lot about Judgment Day. But anyways, so again, guys, this game did go the way I thought it would. Their records are now 161 and 08, like the Phi Golden Ratio. Again, the whole chapter, what are the chances that the whole chapter of the Church of Philadelphia equals 1618? All right? So in this game, you had Dallas Goedert, who was the leading man on the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. And I want you guys to notice two things here. He does have the 177, like Society of Jesus. Revelation 3 does. Now remember, guys, this is out of Revelation 3. This Philadelphia chapter is in Revelation 3. And notice that Revelation 3 matches the leading catcher. He had the most yards in the game, Dallas Goedert. Okay, 228. Revelation 3 equals 228. And Phi Golden Mean, which is basically another name for Phi Golden Ratio, equals 228. So again, guys, I told you this game was all about Phi. The records ended up being exactly the first five digits of Phi. And Dallas Goedert, the main guy of the game, ends up matching Phi Golden Mean and Revelation 3, which is where you get, again, the Church of Philadelphia. All right, and I want you to remember this number 123 and 228, because I'm going to show you how this ties to the Ravens. Remember, in the NFL, we have the Baltimore Ravens also, and Rambo from the Truth Codes has been talking about the ravens that guard the castle in England. All right, and we had two former Raven players, die this year, signaling the Queen's death. Well, I'm going to tell you how this is also signaling something for Kamala Harris. And I'm going to tell you how this ties to Elon and Twitter, which is a bird also. So anyways, guys, remember the 228, Dallas Goedert, the star of the Philadelphia Eagles game, matches Revelation 3 and Phi Golden Mean. So remember, guys, I just showed you that Revelation 3 equals 177 and 228. Well, if you take the two birds in Norse mythology, the two ravens who fly over the world and bring information to Odin, okay, see that Odin has the one eye closed, he has the two ravens, duality. So Raven is the non-duality, because he only has one eye open, and he sends out two ravens to be his duality, to bring him information, okay? And notice that Revelation 3 matches Hugin and Munin, which are the two ravens. Again, going back to Revelation 3, the Church of Philadelphia, another bird. So you have the Eagles of Philadelphia, and you have the Ravens of Baltimore in the NFL, and you have the Ravens of Odin. okay, matching the book of Revelation 3 where I got the Phi golden mean. Again, it's all about the bird, guys. Hyunjin and Moonin. And it's not a coincidence that they match Revelation 3, because Revelation 3 is about judgment. All right? It doesn't say anything about birds or ravens, but the Philadelphia tie to the eagles and to the ravens. All right? So now let's talk about Elon and all this Twitter stuff, because obviously Twitter is a bird, a logo, and Elon made a tweet saying the bird is freed. And notice that at the top here, guys, the Raven. And so what's interesting about this is the Raven, which is also a book by a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, which I could touch on here, but I'm not going to. But the Raven equals 93, 39, 123, and 42. And the bird, as in Elon's tweet, equals 39, 123, and 42, like the Raven. Also, if you split this tweet in half and you say just the bird and is freed, notice that the bird and is freed is a direct match in all four ciphers, 66, 39, 123, and 42. But also notice that Kamala is a match in 3 ciphers. You have the 123 and the 42, and you have the 39, which goes back to the bird and is freed. And this again ties back to the Raven. The ravens are free to bring information to Odin. So this to me seems like some sort of artificial intelligence reference where AI, these people are using AI, the ravens essentially, to bring information to them, the Odin. They consider themselves Odin, right? And again, the bird, which is Twitter, which is another place to gather this information, to create this division between parties. And this Kamala and Biden thing coming up is going to be a way to do that. But I also wanted you just to point out the 123 here is huge, because you have is freed, the bird, and Kamala, 123. Not to mention Phi golden ratio, or Phi golden mean, which is going back to the golden ratio that I've been talking about, equals 123. Again, I'll go back to this first one. Dallas Goedert, the star of the game, of the Eagles game, where the records ended up being the Phi, he equals 123, just like these other 123s. Again, not a coincidence, guys. All right? And actually, that's all I have for you. It's a short video, but it's clear that this raven, this bird, this eagle, this is clear to me what's coming. And we're coming up on this solar eclipse. Another thing I want to mention here is the phoenix. Again, another bird. And this is also what I feel like Elon was referencing, the bird as in the phoenix, or the reset. I want to mention that the reset, or great reset, equals 46, Elon equals 46, Phoenix equals 46, and President Biden is the 46th president, which again ties to this whole political thing that's going to be going down. So anyways, I think that's all I want to say in this video. I'll be coming out with more information slowly. I've got so much to share, guys. It's overwhelming to me. I've got so much to share. But yeah, anyways, guys, take care. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.